The family of a British tourist jailed in Egypt for 3 years for smuggling painkillers into the country for her boyfriend fear she'll die in prison. Laura Plummer wept and slumped to the floor in the dock as she was jailed for 3 years after being found with 290 tramadol pills in her suitcase at Hurghada airport in Egypt. Laura claims she was just being daft by carrying the pills. The 33-year-old claimed she didn't know they were illegal and had taken them for her Egyptian lover Omar Kaboul's bad back. Her devastated family said her lawyers have lodged an immediate appeal. Speaking from Egypt after the verdict, Mum Roberta said, "This is not fair. She's done it in all innocence. She brought the drugs to help someone, to help a family. She's the kindest person. I was worried about her before, when she was in the police station. I'm even more worried now she's in actual prison with real criminals." Rachel Sinclair, left, pictured with Laura and sister Rachel, fears the 33-year-old will die in jail. Laura Plummer was jailed for 3 years today. "I feel sick. I'm so frightened for her," Sister Jane Sinclair told the Mirror. "If she ever makes it out of there, I will be amazed. She will probably be dead if she has to stay in there for 3 years. She is not the strongest person. She's already having a nervous breakdown and is being kicked and punched in the holding prison," Sister Rachel Plummer said. "My mum's obviously devastated. She's out there by herself." Her lawyer Mohammed Othman said Laura had no intention of selling the drugs. Laura said the pills were for boyfriend Omar, who suffers back pain. "We're just hoping even half of it would be better. Anything less than 3 years. She doesn't deserve that." Her family say Laura will now be taken to Kina prison, about an hour's drive north of Luxor, where inmates sleep in cells with no bed and only blanket. Mr. Kaboul also attended the hearing and was said to be very sad as he left court. Laura, from Hull, had her trial adjourned yesterday as she wept in the dock after accidentally pleading guilty due to a mix-up with her interpreter. She cried "It's not fair" during scenes of confusion as the judge initially thought she had admitted the offense by confirming the painkillers were in her suitcase. The trial was held this morning with a new interpreter and she was jailed by a judge for 3 years and fined around £4,200. Her mum Roberta Sinclair said she was devastated with the sentence. Tramadol is a Class C prescription drug in the UK, but is banned in Egypt as it is widely used as a heroin substitute. The shop worker added she had been given the tablets by a colleague and had just been daft by putting them in her suitcase before traveling. Her lawyer Mohammed Othman said a plane ticket which showed she paid twice as much for her flights as the drugs were worth shows she was not looking to sell them. He said, "For someone to be found guilty of drug smuggling, they have to be aware that they are possessing narcotics." Laura did not know that what she was carrying was a narcotic. It is illogical that she was dealing in tramadol. She had only 320 pills. Even their plane ticket is almost double the price of those pills. An appeal will not be heard for at least 60 days. The Foreign Office is believed to be trying to have Laura moved to another prison in Cairo where another British prisoner is being held. The family's local MP Carl Turner said, "I think it's a damning indictment about good sense and fair play." Family of Laura Plummer reveal on This Morning she is a shell of herself after being jailed in Egypt. Government pleads with Harry not to invite Obama's to Meghan wedding. Woman, 61, and policeman, 46. Killed in head-on smash on Christmas Day. Tesco customers horrified after buying rotten, rancid turkeys. Murder probe after man's body found in Country Lane on Christmas morning. Man fights for life with intestines hanging out after Christmas Day brawl. Ms. Plummer has been held in the Red Sea resort of Hurghada, where she was arrested at the airport on October 9th. Laura's mum, Roberta Sinclair, says her daughter made no attempt to hide the medicine and thought it was a joke when she was first pulled over by officials. She said her daughter has been living in hell, sharing a jail cell with no beds with up to 25 other women, adding her daughter now looks unrecognizable.